in a political office, in the corporate world, or in our local communities. These men will lead our next generations to greatness, just as those who came before us have done so well. The Secretary of the Army dedicated 2009 as the year of the non-commissioned officer. And without these tremendous sergeants, these superb trainers, these young soldiers on the field would only reach a fraction of their capabilities and potential. These great leaders sacrificed so much of their time and energy to train and mentor these soldiers, often at the expense of their own families. We are indeed a nation of war, and these great NCOs share their wisdom and experiences, much of it gained on recent battlefields in Iraq and Afghanistan, to ensure that your soldiers are prepared to meet the many challenges that await them in an uncertain world. When this ceremony is over today and you are reunited with your soldier on this field of honor, bask in the pride that you possess for their accomplishments, for they are truly deserving of your praise. But if you happen to come across a non-commissioned officer on the field or even in the stands, take a moment to thank them for their service and for the sacrifices they have made throughout their careers. Especially thank them for providing a tough yet caring environment for your soldier to flourish in, for they are solely responsible for the positive transformation that you witness when you look into the eyes of your soldier. Were it not for the Army non-commissioned officer, our Army would only be a tiny proportion of what it is today, and these young men would be ill-prepared for the world in which they're about to enter. If you are a veteran of any rank and from any of our great services, but especially if you are a former NCO who helped pave the road for this current generation, please stand now and be recognized. You were the standard bearers during your time, and your legacy still lives on today. Though you may not wear the uniform, this is still your year as well. And you too deserve our eternal respect and admiration. The second group of people I'd like to recognize today are the family and friends of these great soldiers. Those of you who took time out of your busy schedules to travel great distances to be here at Fort Benning for this momentous occasion. The soldiers on this field range in age from 17 to 42. These men endured 3+ months of grueling training to become infantrymen. 3 months may have seemed like an eternity to you, and it especially did to them, but it's only a small blip when time is measured in years. It is a little-known fact that only 2 out of every 10 Americans even qualifies for military service. If it were not for the previous 17 to 42 years of growth and development, the process of raising these young men from birth to the moment they joined the United States Army, the effort of creating them into soldiers would be virtually impossible, regardless of the amount of time we'd have available to us to train. You gave them the opportunities and the tools to mature and to develop into the men that stand before you on the field today. And for that, we offer our eternal gratitude. Here's an inspiring quote that I think sums it all up. In 2005, when asked by a reporter from the Mississippi newspaper, the Meridian Star, as to where the Army gets dedicated young people willing to fight and die for their country, Army Colonel Ron Smith gave this moving response, and I quote, "Where do we get guys like this? The answer is as simple as it is profound. You give them to us. You parents, you families, you brothers and sisters, grandparents, uncles and aunts, friends. You loan us these wonderful young people. They are the fruit of our country. Raised by caring parents or a single parent. Nurtured in love and taught that Americans are supposed to have concerns for the rights, freedoms, and needs of not only our own citizens, but the citizens of the world. The credit for their goodness, their greatness, rests with all of you back home. The mothers, the fathers, husbands, wives, all the family members, all the friends. Each person who had a positive impact on the lives of these young people deserves a piece of the credit." End quote. We who wear this uniform and devote our lives to the defense of this great nation, thank you for the sacrifices you made. Thank you for a job well done in developing these great young men. It has truly been our honor and pleasure to pick up where you left off, to mold them into the greatest soldiers, the greatest of men. Our nation will benefit immensely from their selfless service for many, many years to come. Godspeed and good luck to all of you. Follow me, brave and bold, rock force.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Soldier's Creed is the standard for all soldiers to live by. The Soldier's Creed helps soldiers understand that despite their very diverse backgrounds, all soldiers are warriors and members of a team. We invite all soldiers, both past and present, to stand and join us as the Distinguished Honor Graduate from Alpha Company, 2nd Battalion, 19th Infantry Regiment, PFC Tuttle, leads his infantry brothers in the Soldier's Creed.
The Soldier's Creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.